This is the procedure for submitting electronic folio pages to Simon for printing. It's important that you have your folio pages printed out, and if you've worked on them electronically, they need to be printed out, and your teacher should offer you this process in order to do so. In step 1, you're going to create a folder on your desktop. To do this, you're going to go to your File Explorer. You're going to click onto the desktop, so it can be over here or it can be right here, and then you're going to right click down here and create new folder, and you're going to call it Tech PDFs, and that's what you're going to put in there, PDF files. So now that you've created that folder, you can go on with the next step. In step 2, you're going to ensure that your name is on the top of each folio page. If you don't do this, when it gets printed out, it'll be difficult for you to find, so you need to ensure that your name is on each folio page. The space for your name in the folio page is in the top right hand corner, so I'm going to use my fingers to zoom in on that. Zooming doesn't work as well with any other sort of way, and then I'm basically going to use the draw tool to draw my name. Let's just do it in a light blue, and I'm going to put my name in here and my class over here. So once you've done, you can actually just save that file. So I'm going to hit the save button and then go on to the next step. Step 3 is to export the current slide to PDF format. Now there's a bit of a trick to this, so you need to pay very close attention to these instructions, because you only want to import the current slide and not the entire presentation. So the current slide is the one I can see here. So if I click up on research up here, that's the current slide. I need to make it show that the page that I worked on is the current slide. I'm going to go back to the home button here, and you can see that I'm definitely on the current slide. I'm now going to go to File, and I'm going to choose Export. I'm going to create a PDF/XPS. It's going to create this file here. Now you can see I'm using somebody else's file, so I'm going to rename this as ST0201. That's the file name it should have. I'm going to also press on the Options tab before I click Publish and select only the current slide. I'm going to press on OK, and I'm going to choose the folder, and the folder is going to be on the desktop in the Tech PDFs, and I'm going to hit Publish. That will go through a publishing process, and it should open the Adobe Acrobat PDF reader so that you can see that it's actually exported just that page. So I should not see any other pages here. Step 4 is to make sure that you have exported all of your folio pages to PDF. Now there is a checklist that you need to have done for each section. The investigating section is orange, so when you're doing the investigating section, you export all of the orange ones. Generating is green. The next one after that is producing, it is blue, and the final one is evaluating, and that is yellow. So you need to export every orange folio page that you have done for this. So even if it's not on this list and you've done it, you may as well export it and get it printed. So you need to go back to step 3 and do that for every single document that you have. Step 5 is to finally submit it to Simon, and you'll have for each section, you can see there it says investigating. So we're doing the investigating section, which is orange, and it has in capital letters printing, and then it says submit all your PDF files here. That's what you need to look for. It might be written slightly differently, but you need to look for something that says printing and your PDF files and the current section of the folio that you're up to in order to do that. So if this one was the case, you're up to investigating, you need to click on that link and go to the submissions procedure. You need to submit all of your files that you have in that particular folder, and that's useful because you can just drag the whole folder in, or not the whole folder, but all of the files in there. So that's what you need to do in order to submit your PDF files to Simon so that your teacher can print them in A3 in full color. If you fail to do this for any file, it will then become your responsibility to go and get that printed in A3 from the library in your own time.